I can honestly say that I never thought I would say this string of words in my entire life, but today we're playing around in Alienrock's ass. Round 69 and 70, this is his special new challenge. It's on Infernal, and honestly, it's really, really complicated, but also really fun to play. So I think the best way to understand is to hear it straight from the horse's mouth.
I believe I have made one of the hardest fair challenges ever made.
And there it is. The hardest, fairest challenge ever made. So, let's see if we could pull this off. Starting off, we've got a fairly solid strategy already. We've got a bunch of 2-3 snipers mixed in with some random wizards, some random wizard mages. Sadly, these guys were just a little bit too strong for us, and we couldn't pop the camo balloons, oddly enough, which is surprisingly one of the most difficult parts of this entire challenge. Starting on round 69, you have to deal with a bunch of camo purples, then you have to deal with a bunch of camo ceramics, and then that doesn't even prepare you for the end of round 70 here, but it looks like with a little bit of luck, a little bit of juggernaut action, round 69 can be completed, I think. But there's only, I think, 3 ways to pop camos in this game, or maybe 4 depending on how you look at it. You've got your snipers, 3 snipers. These are bouncing bullet snipers. You've got your juggernauts, but you have to get that camo upgrade, not the faster shooting, which is really important. And then, surprisingly enough, these monkey aces, which really, really, really confuse me here. I feel like they should be better than they are, but I'm not entirely sure why I keep failing with these guys. So let's restart. Oh, I forgot. Spike factories. They can pop camos too. So they're another special edition for our game. But obviously they're not full camo detection, and they can't hit both sides from any way that I can see. So we're definitely still stuck in the dark here on what to do. But I have realized that it's almost a necessity here. You need the 2-3 snipers. At least for my strategy so far. You need not only just one of them, but you need all the way up to 3 of them. Just to keep this low in here, man. So before we go too far into this challenge, and before you watch me lose a lot, I just want to let you guys know that out of everybody on YouTube, and I know this isn't a thing that goes both ways, I would say Aliensrock 50 is probably my best friend on YouTube. I don't have a lot of YouTubers that I talk to. I don't have a lot of friends on YouTube. I'm kind of a lone wolf. You guys know that I'm kind of weird. If I do a collab, it's usually just because somebody has come to me. I don't usually go out searching or anything like that. But Aliensrock 50 is probably my best friend on YouTube, and I haven't even talked to him in a long time, so I feel kind of bad about making this video. But hopefully he's going to enjoy my video, or my representation of his video, or my representation of his challenge at least a little bit here. Nonetheless, I wanted to say thank you really quick for making a really awesome challenge, or for being just honestly an awesome person, because I seriously do think you are a fantastic human being, even though you want me to play in your butt. Yeah. Okay. So, a big surprise here! Round 70. It's got rainbows, but it's also got reinforced Moabs. Now, that's going to change things a lot. Like, my strategy was working so well until I realized I have to figure out a way to pop these weirdo reinforced Moabs. That's not going to be easy for us at all. So, we've got our ground zero sniper strategy to somehow work here with an extra spike factory, and then now I was thinking, well, let's try out an extra little robo-monkey here, man. We can't even afford the laser vision on this guy, though, so we gotta hope that this guy can somehow just manually pop these Moab balloons really quickly and let our snipers just clean up the rest of these guys. I even decided to micro my monkey ace a little bit here, but it just wasn't even close. So we're going to have to switch off that Robo-Monkey, man. I wanted him to work. I even wanted to try out a Technological Terror, which is allowed in this game, but it just wasn't cutting it. You can tell, these cam balloons from round 69 are not easy to take down. I'm not going to say that there's no easy way to take them down, but if you do end up taking them down, you spend so much money and use up so many of your towers that it leaves you just wide open for round 70. So that's why this is a very fun challenge. You have to beat 2 rounds in kind of 2 different ways. How are we going to make that happen? Well, let's try the snipers again in a different spot. Maybe it's just all about positioning. Maybe we just need some snipers in a very, very good spot here, and that's just going to change everything for us. Plus, I got my spike factory in the front, which sadly, I could not get my spike factory to reach the map in the back there. Maybe it's possible. I couldn't make it happen. Seemingly, though, sniper spot, terrible. Not worth it at all. Let's try a different strategy completely. Let's see if we can just get a little bit lucky with our monkey ace here. You can tell that now I have a pretty good positioning here with this figure 8 instead of my figure infinite. Will it be strong enough? Will the snipers take them down? It's super close! But they still cannot take them down. Oh, man. So if you haven't noticed my other towers by now, I've got a different combo. All right. Oh, wait. Check out my other snipers. They're actually on the left side this time. Ooh, maybe positioning was super important in a weird way over here. Honestly, not bad, but still just not right where I wanted it to be. This could be better if I combine it with, like, the right towers, but as it currently lies, still not strong enough at all to take them down with just a monkey ace here. So positioning cannot just be the only solution. But I've decided to try to go for a combination of both a wizard and an alchemist to take down these balloons for round 70. But that still leaves us wide open for round 69. But the first time that I figured this out was right now. Now, I don't know if you guys remember, but one of my first ever tries on this map was with 2 wizards and the 3 snipers. And now I'm realizing the Phoenix can automatically hit camo balloons. For some reason, I didn't notice, and I didn't even know that the Phoenix can automatically hit camos even when the Wizard doesn't have camo detection. So that changes round 69 completely. It doesn't necessarily change round 70, but it changes 69 completely and opens ourselves up for a bunch of new strategies. Finally! Alright, now check this out. Round 70 here, we've got a bunch of Moabs coming out against us. Now we get a Transformation Tonic Alchemist going on right now. They explode the Moab, but still not enough popping power. Alright, well, let's try it again, but with a Juggernaut. Maybe that'll be the answer for us here. La, 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 la. Come on, pop these blues, buddies! Pop these blues! And not even close. Alright, so that's not the answer either. Well, let's try instead of a Juggernaut. How about a cannon? I mean, we're close, right? Let's try out all the different options here and see what we could do. Maybe we need some explosive damage here, but I couldn't afford a high enough cannon to make this worthwhile. 4th tiers. So I edited it a little bit. You notice my sniper in the far right corner there? There's not 3 of them anymore. There's only 2, and that allowed me to get a 4th tier cannon, or at least only two 3s. One of them, I believe, is a 2-2 now. But that cannon's still not strong enough to stop these balloons here, even though so unbelievably close. We're like right on the edge. We're teetering right now, guys. Ready to fall off this cliff, but also ready to fall backwards and not fall off the cliff, hopefully. We're definitely getting closer. That's the main thing about this challenge that I find exciting. It's every single time we figure out something new, we take a step forward, and we're that much closer to figuring this out. Now, how about 2 Phoenix Wizards here with an extra cannon? How are we going to do on this one? Pretty good overall, but still not quite enough popping power there. And I think the only answer, obviously, well, which is the balloon trap. Slurp up some balloons. It's going to be easy peasy. We should win the game right here, right, guys? Boom, boom. Transformation Tonic. Pop these puppies. Put them on first. Got some fire action here, even in a perfect spot. And no. Engineer was probably the worst decision of my entire challenge this entire day. Not the answer. But we noticed something very interesting here. The Phoenix, if we use him early enough, ends up just being that much better. And with this mortar, we get super close. 1 ceramic does end up sneaking through here, but it was kind of lucky. So we need to try, well, how about 3 wizards this time around? 2 phoenixes and 1 just regular fire mage. Super close! Again, so close here! But the last ceramic sneaks through. So I had to give it another shot, man. I mean, I can't just leave this in the dark the entire time here. And now we're going to have 2 phoenixes to use. So we use our 1 phoenix. We should get a 2nd Phoenix, but we're still never going to get that 3rd Phoenix out, because remember, the 1st Phoenix we use on round 69, and we cannot get him back up in time. So will this guy be strong enough this time around? Again, super close, but ooh, another Phoenix coming out. That's 2 Phoenixes on the screen right now with these balloons coming out, and we still lose. I feel like that had to be luck or RNG, but Tyler said that there shouldn't be RNG in this game. So am I just doing this challenge in a completely unique way that nobody else is? I'm not sure. Or maybe just one that he's not using? That's fair enough, because I've done challenges where I thought somebody couldn't do it this way, and they just come out with a completely different strategy. Alright, another Phoenix strategy, but this time with a Monkey Ace. No, not the answer this time around. We're still struggling on round 69 on a lot of times, by the way. It's not like we automatically win round 69. We're just showing you just the round 70. But now, again, let's look at these money amounts just one more time. We're getting 2 3 snipers for 2 of them. one 2-2 sniper, or maybe not even 2-2. Maybe a 1-2 or, you know, something else, kind of depending on what kind of money we need here. We end up getting the 2 Phoenixes here, and then I'm going to go for a 4-2 cannon. That's exactly the money I need. Exactly the money I've got, but I have to use my Phoenix at the right time, and it still just isn't quite enough here. So let's try it again, but let's see if we can get a little luckier. Maybe the Phoenix RNG is a necessity. You know, maybe the right Phoenix needs to pop out. The bottom Phoenix needs to pop out instead of the top Phoenix, because for whatever reason, that ends up popping more balloons. And it looks like even though it's so close, we do take them down this time around, and round 69 is completed with a very solid setup here. 4-2 cannon, 2 wizards, 1 that has a Phoenix ready, and then 1 that might get a Phoenix, but probably not. And then my other snipers are all set up here as well. 2 2-3s, and 1, I believe, 2-2. All right, Phoenix super early here. Got to get him popping bobs right away. We got a nice fire all over the place on these guys. Another really nice fire in the back with a cannon, and it's looking really good here, and it looks like we should be able to take it down, and we do. Great challenge, Tyler. Thank you so much for this wonderful one. If you guys enjoyed, don't forget to press that like button, and of course, have a super duper delicious day.